Chuck from the band 8 Ball. Hey, Ron and I today just got off doing an interview with the Loud Spot podcast, and one of their questions was, they got me to thinking about why do we play original music, and do people even still listen to original music? And that's a good question. Times are different. When I was growing up, you would get an album and you would play the hell out of it over and over and over, and it's sort of embedded into you. And you'd have friends over and y'all would check out the album, whatever it may have been, and you listen to it over and over and over. So that album becomes a part of your DNA. Well, as you get older, other things interfere with you. You have jobs, cars, families, and the music you grew up with sticks with you. But bands that release new music, and you may hear it, you may not. Like the one gentleman, Sebastian, said on there, he internet searched us, and though some of our videos on YouTube have over 100,000 views, he couldn't even find nothing on us, and we're everywhere, or so we think. But we're in the world of digital, we're not. We're not even a pixel on a screen, if there's such thing as pixels anymore. So that's what we're up against. People on their phones, scrolling through TikTok. Facebook is kind of went by the wayside, but TikTok is, every reel or video on TikTok has noise, music, clicking, people acting stupid. Everybody begging for your attention. And so we're out there, and our music does the same thing. But you're so bombarded with everything every day, unless you're like a Taylor Swift fan or somebody of that caliber. Guys like us, you don't even give us the time of day. And it's, I understand. Very few of us, I will listen to new music all the time, but I am probably wired differently than most people because music is in my DNA. It's what I want to do. That's what I've always wanted to do. I've always had a real job, so I didn't have to depend on music. Sorry, I'm driving, it's raining. We got doggies sitting beside us over here. And, but yes, I listen to new music all the time. And does it hang on to me or get into me or whatever? Some of it does. Most of it doesn't. So I understand. So it makes us at weird places. We can be like a lot of our friends still do, and that we've all done in the past. We can play somebody else's music. That's easy. It's easier to figure out what somebody else has already written than write something yourself. It's a no-brainer. The template's already there. I used to say I probably played old time rock and roll more times than Bob Seger did, because I've done the cover band stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. There's money in it, and guys and girls can make a living out of that. Is it fulfilling? It probably is to some, and that's okay. Was it fulfilling to me? No, not at all. And that doesn't make me any better or any worse. It's lima beans to me. I don't like lima beans. I can sit around a campfire and play cover songs or campfire songs all day long with somebody. I don't want to go slug it out in a bar or lounge or on the road like some of our friends do for 3 or 4 hours, or play downtown Broadway on the Broadway set list. For those of y'all who have never even heard of that, the whole damn strip plays the same songs. And make a living out of that, or somewhat of a living. You have to hustle to be down there. That's really dog eat dog. That's a whole different story. But so there's that. And then there's tribute bands. Man, there's a ton of tribute bands. In fact, a tribute band to our band would probably do better than us, which is pretty funny. But there's a demand for tribute bands. The people of my age want to hear 80s music, and pretty much nothing else. If they go out, they want to hear Poison. Well, then you have guys and girls who will dress up like the band Poison and call it Poison 2 or Poison Ivy or No Poison or whatever, and go out. I mean, there's an all-female Guns N' Roses tribute band who are making a crap ton of money. I mean, do I blame them? No. They're working musicians. Same as the people who play cover bands. They're working musicians. More power to them. And I'm glad that they're out there honing their craft and doing what they like to do. I tried the tribute band thing. I did it for a year. You know, the money was great. The crowds are built in because the music, everybody knows. It's not like I'm trying to sell you something you ain't never heard before. You've heard the music. And as a matter of fact, that tribute band is still going stronger now than ever in plays sold out festivals. They're making, those musicians are making killer money and working all the time. I mean, it's good for them. Didn't do anything for me. It was like cotton candy. Cotton candy looks good. You can eat it. Tastes good. But in the end of it, there's nothing there. It's just sugary air. It didn't fulfill me whatsoever. The satisfaction I get is when I write something, share it with our guys in the band, or somebody adds to it, and we go record it. Then we put it out there. And some of our songs, like I said, have 100,000 views, which is not too bad. I hate to say there's no money in it, but I think YouTube pays 6 cents a view. Spotify pays like less than a penny. So I can't make a living out of that. But I never was in it for the money. It kind of, me writing music validates me. I don't have to sell a million records, even though I'd like to, but it doesn't. And then we've had somebody cut one of our songs, which cut means they like the song and they licensed it enough to redo it and interpret their own way and put it on their new album. And that song is doing really well. And we're happy for that person. We'd like to do it again. So that is also more validating. But anyway, he's joking with those guys today. If you want guaranteed starve to death, because you're nobody until you're somebody, and nobody wants you because you're nobody until you're somebody, but you can't be somebody until somebody gives you a break, or you make a break, or whatever. So then you're just nobody, like the rest of us. There's a ton of us out there. We don't have a record deal. We don't need one, but there's a ton of guys out there, girls that have record deals, and they're playing every night for gas money. But and it's called paying your dues, and we've all paid our dues. Still pay our dues, and good for them. But that's what we do. We do it because we love what we do. Like I said, the cover band, we've all done it. Tribute band, some of us have done it. Nothing wrong. Those guys are working. Utility workers, guys will go out with the big guys and girls. Those utility workers kick ass. Great job. Keep doing it. We're all needed, and it's all appreciated. But the stopping point is with original music, like I said, is granted, nobody, as far as I know, has wrote a Stairway to Heaven. Never going to happen again. I get it. Or something along that caliber. But there's still good new music to listen to. I think I have 60 songs written in our BMI catalog. All of them winners. I think we did pretty good on all of them. We didn't slack on none of them. We did our best. But sorry, I'm merging into traffic. But yes, there should be room on your plate for an original song, original band, original artist. No, you, new, older, it doesn't matter. I see classic bands. They're sadly, because in America, people don't want to hear new Loverboy, or they don't want to hear new Def Leppard. They want to hear 40-year-old Def Leppard. They want to hear a 40-year-old Loverboy. Turn Me Loose. Rick Springfield, the guy's out there kicking butt, releasing new songs all the time. Everybody wants to hear Jesse's Girl. Nothing wrong with that. I'm sure the checks still roll in for him on that, and he's winning. But I mean, I tell you, he's got some great songs. Bryan Adams is another one. Okay, he had Summer of '69 and a ton of hits in the '80s. I mean, he owned the '80s. He still releases great music. I've heard it. I listen to it all the time. John Bon Jovi. His new stuff, Legendary. Hey, there's a song. It's a badass song. Have you heard it? Have you even thought about listening to it? Or do you just want to hear You Give Love a Bad Name and Living on a Prayer? If you do, that's okay. I'm just saying there's more songs to put on your plate than just what you grew up with. Hang on to those ones you grew up with and cherish them. I still cherish them. I love them, but I'm also trying something new. You know, whether it's in my style or not my style, I give it a shot. And if I like it, I stick it on my mix on YouTube. I listen to it over and over and over. So anyway, that's my rant for the day. It's a rainy day here in Kentucky. And we'll talk at you later. Peace out.